Good morning, Sagittarius, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to go on and do is just give you your March reading here, and what we're going to be doing here today is I'm going to be doing giving you a teacup reading. I've already shuffled the cards as illustrated as we see here. And ladies and gentlemen, as we go through this reading, if it resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up, like and share. And if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, Sagittarius, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay? So prior to getting into this reading today, what I like to do is just first start off by just examining a few romantic oracle cards just to give you some added information, and then we can see why this is possible throughout reading your cards here. Okay? So basically what I'm seeing here is, as I selected one of these romance angel cards here, is that I'm seeing that there seems to be a lot of codependency type issues that are affecting your relationship. Perhaps there could be, you're just you or your lover, or you may be relying on your lover too heavily financially, or there may be some substance abuse or drug type issues that may be a factor that may be causing a problem in your relationship here that I'm kind of getting here. But it looks like that, many of you, if you haven't already, I'm kind of seeing that you're going to be meeting a new love here. A new love is going to be actually coming into your life if you haven't already met them. And you might even be wondering, ladies and gentlemen, whether this new love is a soulmate. And this card ensures you that he or she is, in fact, a soulmate, okay? But what you need to do is just to understand the exact reason why this person has appeared into your life. Are they there for a reason? Okay? Are they there for a season? Or are they there, in fact, for a lifetime here? Okay? But seems here that you guys might want to try to make the effort, open your heart. It seems that you've been kind of praying for this love to kind of come into your life. And now it's time for you to kind of make the decision on how best to move forward with this new person here, because it certainly looks like that either you've been separated here from a lover, or you kind of just haven't been with that person, or you are perhaps newly single, as a result of a separation, and you're just contemplating your next steps here. you know this is telling you that you know it's worthwhile that you've got getting to yourself here, and trying to figure out what would be your best move. Okay. And you might want to try to let go of control issues here. With this new person, try to allow the situation to kind of unfold naturally, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Now let's go on and get into your teacup reading. And what I like to do is to first start off by just reviewing some of the more negative type vibrations that I see coming towards you, and kind of ending this reading on a more positive type tip here. I'm seeing that it looks like you've been having a lot of misunderstanding and communication with this wall energy here. And it seems that you've been having this problem with a rather stubborn, aggressive type person here with this Ram card. And of course, that can represent an Aries, or in fact a fire sign. Or I'm also picking up a Gemini, that some of you, a Gemini or an air type sign that might be kind of creating havoc for you. Okay. I'm also feeling too that you may want to just really examine your feelings perhaps. And it seems that it may be more so connected with a past relationship, because you may be deluding yourself. I'm feeling, with that dragon symbol. You may be believing something is going to come into existence that may not, And just piggybacking off of the fact that someone new is entering your life here, we have this chair field. So that certainly shows that a new romantic interest is going to enter your life here. And there's going to be a lot of strong emotions here with this fire energy here too. And it looks like, just to further emphasize the fact that you've been having misunderstanding with this stubborn, aggressive person, it looks like that you two may have had some type of a love-hate type relationship, where you fight and then you have this great passionate sex later here. Okay. I also feel that you're very much highly thought of, even though that you guys may be separated from one another, your lover still, really thinks about you. you know. But you have to prepare for this new person that seems to be entering your life here, and it's going to seems it's more of a spiritual, type connection here, you know. And I think that this relationship might even, in fact, deepen here because the ring energy here shows a commitment. It shows a marriage is perhaps going to take place, or some type of romantic type commitment here. Okay. And I understand that, life has kind of been very difficult for you for some time now, but with this caterpillar pillar symbol here, this is letting you know that, things will not always be this way here. You're just going through a karmic type period now. And this is assuring you that things are not going to always be this way. And with this Campbell here, it tells you too that if you continue to persevere, you're going to definitely, in fact, overcome problems. And the way of overcoming problems, ladies and gentlemen, is to what? With this eye symbol here, is to really trust your intuition, trust your psychic ability, you know, with things that kind of come your way. And with this candle energy, you're going to certainly be shown the way here, you know. And it looks like that you're going to be meeting, it looks like a stranger is going to be important to you in the future. You're going to be meeting a new friend, and they're going to be important, okay? I'm also seeing that you're going to be having a lot of pleasure with close friends. It looks like that there's a strong possibility with this hammock here that you might be taking even a vacation. And this vacation could, in fact, be either physically or it could be a mental vacation, okay? Because I'm seeing that, despite the challenges that you're going to be going through here, you're going to have a revised attitude here because this broom here shows you sweeping out the clutter here. It shows a new attitude. Even possible for some of you, it even shows perhaps a new home, you know, that some of you may be interested in kind of getting here. Those are one of the manifestations of this card here, okay? And I feel that once you continue to trust in your intuition and persevere here, with the wind chimes here, peace and harmony will in fact be restored here. Okay? And just as with this tortoise here, as we know from Aesop fable, back in the day when of course when we were all smaller, where we watched the tortoise and the hare, we watched how the tortoise, as slow as he was, he defeated the hare, in that competition. Okay? So this is rings true for you, even though you may feel that the things that you like to accomplish in life are light years away here. This shows that slowly but surely you're gonna definitely, in fact, get ahead here. Okay, and it looks like that I'm seeing some type of opportunity or a windfall that's kind of coming towards you with this carrot energy that's showing here. Okay, it looks like that there with this boat symbol here, there's going to be some money, or it's going to be, property that you may gain through an inheritance, as I've already suggested to you, where with this brum here, that there's a possibility of a new home. But I'm seeing some type of a windfall or some type of a winnings that is going to kind of come to you this month, okay? And it's further emphasized here with this coin symbol here. It shows that money is in fact is going to be, in fact, coming to you, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like that, despite whatever challenges that you are kind of feeling this month, it looks like you're going to pretty much end this month on a very happy tip here, okay? And then just getting back to your romantic situation, ladies and gentlemen, you have empathy there. And with that card here, it's kind of telling you is that, you know, try to acknowledge, all people, and acknowledge people for different backgrounds and different cultures. And it looks like that some of you might be holding on to various biases or perhaps even prejudice, you know, um, regarding a lover here, or even possibly it could be even yourself. Try to break through this pattern and try to see the universal oneness, in everything here that I'm kind of getting here with, seeing that card there. And then you have unconditional love, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And so with unconditional love, it gives you the beauty to kind of see, positive aspects and the challenges that love tends to bring us. And this card is asking you to just sit back and just take inventory of whatever obstacles that you may have faced, okay? And kind of look at those obstacles, ladies and gentlemen, through, new eyes here. Ask yourself, are you bitter about something or are you better? And ask yourself, what in fact have you learned from this situation and what awareness, have you, kind of gained from here? And speaking of which, you also have the awareness uh, card here. So it basically asks you to kind of look for symbols and signs, around you that kind of occur in nature, because there are messages that are waiting for you, and this is in its messages. The messages are meant to kind of inspire you, you know, and perhaps there may be someone that has been suffering around you that you might, need to just give them a smile or something to just encourage them and just make their day, ladies and gentlemen, move along, a little bit better here. Okay? And keep in mind that in the process of doing all this, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you need to try to work your best to be your very best and the true you. Be authentic, Be real and true to kind of who you are, ladies and gentlemen, and who you're really feeling here. Because this is certainly it's important, especially as you meet new people here, you know, because sometimes it might be, easier for most people to kind of hide their feelings, ladies and gentlemen. But it's best to be real candid and frank about who you are, and really accept others for who they are. And try to make it some type of an attempt to really embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings, to really surface and allow them to be, in fact, accepted as well here. Okay? Because it's, again, to further emphasize the heat and the passion that surrounds you here, passion does surround you, and it shows that a magnetic and seductive quality is at present. And understand that the past, you have to let it go, is now behind you. You have to release it and move forward and move on towards new possibilities. Okay? And one of the other things that you might want to consider is that, you know, you try to work with another to reach your goals, because support must be given as it is needed, you know? And I feel that, your treasures are in fact at hand here, you know? And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, understand that life is a cycle of changing seasons. And what we need to do is to welcome each new season and to really surrender the past with grace. Understand that you must remember that, nothing is ever lost, for all really exists eternally within each of our hearts here, you know? And when this new love comes your way, or if he or she is not already present, you know, you must first really release the past. And you need to ask yourself, are you really ready, Sagittarius? Because all it really takes is a conscious desire to really do so, you know? And also ask yourself, have you really lost sight of what is really important to you, you know? Can you recall a time when life was simpler and the world kind of seemed like a giant playground just kind of really sitting around waiting to be explored? Sagittarius, perhaps it is time to kind of rediscover that world together with this new love. Okay? So, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to subscribe and send me over your comments, and be sure to share this reading with anyone who might need it. Okay? If you need a personal reading, please contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.